One benefit of Microsoft Teams is that it's fully integrated with Office 365. This makes collaborating on different documents much simpler and easier. In Teams, you can share a document with other team members, and you can all edit the document at the same time and even start a conversation thread about the document in question. First, open the document that you want to work on. So in my Files tab here for my Green Materials channel, I'm going to select the Green Homes Construction PowerPoint file, and then I'm going to select the Edit drop-down, and I'm going to select Edit in PowerPoint Online. So this is a blank presentation that I want to work on with my other team members. So first I need to share this document. I'm going to select the Share button in the top right-hand corner, and I'm going to invite the people that I want to share this document with. I'm going to share this with Julia. I'm going to select Share. Before I select Share, I need to make sure that her permissions are set to Can Edit, which they are, so I'm going to go ahead and share this with her. So I get a notification that this document has been shared with Julia. So Julia and I can now work on this document together and both make edits at the same time. I can see that Julia is currently online and editing this document. If I go down to my taskbar and open a different browser to Julia's account, I can see that Lisa is also connected, and I can go ahead and start making edits in this presentation. So I can add a title, for example. And then if I minimize this window and head back to Lisa's PowerPoint, I can see the title that Julia just added, and I can also see her avatar on the far left-hand side here, which is in orange, and I can see any content that she's added or edited outlined in orange as well. I can start a conversation with Julia via the Teams platform about this presentation. So if I head back to my Teams, I can select the conversation bubble in the top right-hand corner. I can send a message to Julia and then select Enter, and that message will be sent, and then she can respond to me once she gets my message. So if I go back to Julia's account here and go back to her Teams account, I can see the message that Lisa just sent her, and Julia can reply. And then if I select Enter, Lisa will get my message. If I head back to Lisa here, I get a notification that Julia has replied to my conversation, and I can see her response here. Now, because this is a conversation started in the channel, everyone in the team is able to see what we are saying to each other. So I'm first going to close this browser here, as well as this application here. And then I'm going to close my Green Homes Construction PowerPoint presentation. And I'm going to select the Conversations tab so I can see the document and the conversation that we started. I can see the PowerPoint presentation here, my message to Julia, and her response. You can also start a conversation with the people you are working on a document with by making a tab with the file. So if I go back to my Files tab and then select More Options, and then select Make this a tab, and then select the conversation bubble in the top right-hand corner, and select Start Conversation, I get a default message here. And if I go back to my Conversations tab here, I will be able to see that a tab conversation has started for this document. So I can see that a separate conversation from the one above about the same document has been added to this thread here. You can also take notes from the Wiki tab in any given channel. So if I go to a different channel here, like my social media channel, and then select the Wiki tab, I get a page with a title at the top and an area to add a section name. So I can add the page name and then click in the section name to add the section name. And then I can click below to add my content to my note. This tab is available by default in every channel and can be used by anyone on the team. However, each channel has its own Wiki tab where you can take notes regarding the specific channel topic. If I want to start a chat about notes added to the Wiki, I can hover over the section name and select the conversation bubble. So a pop-up window will appear where I can ask my other team members questions, for example, Once I start a chat in the wiki page, it will be visible in the general channel conversation thread. So if I select conversations, I can see the conversation regarding the wiki notes I just added. If I click on the page name, then I will be brought directly to the wiki tab. So you now know how to collaborate on a document in Microsoft Teams.